with H4N product is the cable. This is the cable. You can read the description to see its length, but it's not huge, so it's, I don't know, I think it's less than 2 meters, 1.5 meter, I don't know. Perhaps read the description, but it's short. It's a short cable. You can see it like this. It isn't enough. In most cases, I would have preferred. So it's even a thin cable. So it's illogical why they wouldn't make it longer. So if you use it in a studio, it's okay. But if you go to a conference and you need some room, you need stuff like this or this. So this is American style, and I have European plugs. So I needed to buy adapters. And another problem is that for some reason or another they don't stay. It's easy to have it fall off, so it just comes off easily. Okay, and I have this style, so I have another one, and in this case but so you might think that okay, but it doesn't need to be stick. But even if it's like this, perhaps it won't. So I had a lot of problems, a lot of times with this thing not sitting how it should be. Look, it should stay like this, but it doesn't, and it leaves a small room, and it's not great. So it just pops up, and it's easy to bounce, and look, no effort to take it off. No effort. This is much better, so this is good, but it's too little, too late. I don't know, I would prefer a much better version. So this is the main problem. And the scotch, you see the marks in here, I glue it because it was just too annoying, so I put scotch over it. I reviewed this based on purely my personal preference. So I like this box a lot. It's a very simple box. It's something that I have a video camera and a photo camera, and I would have loved to have this. It's identically shaped for the product, so no extra room in the bag, so it fits just perfectly. So yeah, okay, and it has this, and I don't know, it's almost like waterproof, or a small rain it won't hurt it. So it's very, very useful. I like this is this plastic piece of thing is just like the most useful thing. You might look at this and from the internet it's like aluminum or something. No, this is plastic, same stupid plastic. So if you drop this like this, it's not so safe. And you might see mine have a small angle, so I don't know if I drop them or they should be, but look at this. So it's not perfect line. See? It's not perfectly straight. I think I might have dropped them in the head, or so. If you think that it drops like this, and this is just a plastic, and these do rotate, so it's not. They're a little flimsy. So this is very solid, but this is not. The starting. So if I just click this, it's not immediately starting. It thinks for a while prior to starting. And now it's ready. And if I turn it off, 1 second. Okay, when I turn it off, it's not immediate. So to turn it off, you just have to hold one on off. You have to hold the thing. I have a problem with the buttons. So you see, there should be below 0 level, so I can press them accidentally, and it happens. So if I click on this, it will try to get signal from this instead of this. So right now on the mic, it tries to get signal from this, and this is perfect. Look, it has volume, so when I speak, but when I do this, it tries to get signal from this, and this. So if you're at an event and you accidentally press this, and it's possible to press this accidentally because it's above level. Okay, if you press this, now you have no sound. So I actually don't need this. I don't want this. Don't help me so much with this. It's not helpful. Also, these are pointless, but I don't. Those I haven't been bothered by, so it's okay. I don't care. Another thing is, look, to record something, you think you might want to press rec. But now it's just sending the signal. It's not recording on the computer. You have to press 2 times. So now the problem is like this. So you go to an event and you probably would just click on this just to be sure that your camera has some signal, and you think that the speaker might start. You click on this, but it turns out the speaker didn't start. So you click stop, but now the speaker is really going to start. So you click start, but you have to click start again. So it's very complicated. So they made buttons for this which is totally pointless, and they didn't make a record and start recording button. So the problem is like this: when I go to an event and I film, I'm not sure when the speaker will start. They don't give you, hey, I'm going to start in 2 seconds, 3, 2, 1. No, they don't do that. They just start. So I do this blinking thing. So I connect the camera and it gets signal, good. But I have to also do this to start the signal. But I don't want to start like 10 minutes earlier. So if I press it when I shouldn't have done, I know how to click stop, wait for a while, click again. I don't want to do this. I want to prefer, perhaps there is a shorter version, I don't know, but to me it's problematic. The menu is not so great, but I don't care. I don't mind any of it. It's besides this and the cable with the electricity which I showed you about earlier, I have no problem with this. You can see other videos how to control the menus and stuff, but on the internet. But to me, it's a good product. I generally leave it on MP3. I don't know. I don't even know the settings by. So let's go a bit. This is the menu. I think I went through it like so. This is how I set it. Don't want to monitor. I know what half link is. Level auto is actually stupid because it's too low volume, so I didn't like it at all. So it's like 40 or 50 and I wanted like 70 or 80, and it's good because when the speaker speaks with the microphone, it's the volume is lower, and when someone from the room speaks, the volume is higher. The trouble is the average level is too low, and now I have to edit some old videos because they were too, you can't hear them. You can increase the volume in the speakers or windows or something, but it's just too slow, too low volume. Okay, I don't need most of them, so yeah. Menu, rec. So this is how I do a variable bitrate MP3. I pretty much don't use any of this. It's everything on auto. I don't want to be bothered with this. I never play anything because it's got some stupid sounds, and the speakers are very poor and you can barely hear anything. And so I have a cable which goes into this. Let me show you. So I have this cable, this one goes into the camera and this one goes into the microphone. I bought a lot of cables like this, various lengths. I had some trouble with the 10 meters and the 3 meters. After a while they just stopped working, but it's the cable's problem, not the microphone. And now I have another 10 meters and lots of like 1 meters cable like this. This is useful. So you can put this on a tripod or something, or an adapter, and put it on the camera. So there are tools. I will make a small video to show you this. Okay, thanks. This is how the product looks on a small tripod. So it just sits like this, and it's very simple. And there are adapters to go into the product, the sound record, the microphone. it goes like this, and this goes into a camera, and you can have this over your camera. So this is your camera and the microphone sits over it. I will link to some adapters such as these. And I want to tell you that always when you go to a conference, in my opinion, it's best to just have it recorded also. So even if you use it, you can use it just in just to send you signal to the camera, because I don't know why, but you can use it like that. But it's much better to save a copy also on the recorder. There are some ways in which you can lose signal to the camera. So if you don't do it like this only sends signal, do it like this, also save the file. You can then later edit the MP3 on your computer, or perhaps someone wants to just have a video, an audio podcast, or I don't know. It's a very small file, so compared to the video file, it's a much smaller version of your file, and it's a good backup to have. I would do it if I were you. So yeah. So I told you the biggest problem I have are with the cable, which is rather short, and with this, because if I drop it like this, it's a bit problematic for me, because I'm a little bit clumsy with stuff like this, and this is an expensive piece of equipment. So this is the cable. I will just go. Let me put this. I will make a photo, a still photo of the cable to see it. Okay, thanks.